boys and girls. Welcome again in our Miss lesson, where we are continuing talking about angles. In our two previous lessons that we had in angles, we talked about different types of angles, which we named. We also talked about different types of triangles, where we said we have a scalene triangle, right angle triangle, also an equilateral triangle, as well as a right angled triangle. Today we are going to be calculating the sizes of angles, right? Since we learned that lines and angles have sizes which are measured in degrees, right? Lastly, I said this is a straight line, which I said it adds up to 180 degrees, right? So we can divide this. It can be divided into a number of angles where we'll be calculating the missing sides. And for the first example that we have a straight line there, a straight line, and it has been divided into two, and the other angle is marked 120 degrees, and the other angle is marked x degrees. So we are required to find the missing angle x. How are we going to find it? Right. Look very carefully. This is the solution. Right. So the solution for A is like this. It's 120 degrees, and we have x degrees there. So what we are going to do now, we all know that a straight line, this is the straight line that I'm talking about, a straight line, it adds up to 180 degrees. So if the other angle that has been marked is 120 degrees, what do we have remaining? We are going to say 180 degrees minus 120 degrees that we have been given to remain with x. So if we say 0 minus 0, we get a 0. 8 minus 2, we get 6. 1 minus 1, that's a 0. So our answer is 60 degrees. Meaning to say the angle marked x is equal to 60 degrees. Right. In mathematics, we can always prove our answer. Right. If you want to be sure whether your answer is wrong or correct, you find it in this way. You add your answer to the given angle. If you add the two, they should give you 180 degrees. Why? Because this straight line should give us 180 degrees. So let us prove. This is the let us prove, right, 120 degrees. This is the angle that we've been given, plus this x that we have calculated and got a 60. If we add the two, we should get 180 degrees, which make up the straight line. So 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 6, 8. 1 plus 0, 1 plus 0, that's 1. So we got 180 degrees, meaning to say our answer is correct. Now, we are moving on to the next example on B. Right. Let me erase here. Right. B, the sum is like that. 180 degrees. It has been divided into 1, 2, 3 angles, and there we've been given 40 degrees, and there 96 degrees. What do we have on x? Right, 3 angles, 1, 2, 3. The 3 angles should give us 180 degrees. So what are we supposed to do? How can we find this x? The only solution that we have is to subtract the 2 angles that we have been given from 180 degrees. We remain with x. So how can we find the 2 angles? So we find the sum of the 2 given angles. If we get the answer, we subtract the total from 180 to remain with the x. So we are going to put the bigger number on top. 96 plus 40. Right. 96 degrees plus 40 degrees. Always remember to put the units so that you won't leave out the units on your answer. 6 plus 0, we get 6. 9 plus 4, we get what? We get 13. Right. Meaning to say 136 degrees. Some of you can leave out the answer as 136. 136 is not the answer. Why? Because 136 is the total of the given angles. So we are supposed to subtract the total from 180 degrees. Why? Because a straight line makes up 180 degrees. So we say 180 degrees minus 136 degrees. Right. Let us subtract. Right. 0 subtract 6, it can't. So we give a 10 there. Then it remain. We add the remainder there. 10 minus 6. We get what? We get 4. 8 minus 4, we get 4. 1 minus 1, that's a 0. So our answer is 44 degrees. Therefore, the angle marked X is equal to 44 degrees. Right, we can always prove everything that we do in mathematics. So we are going to add 40, 96 and 44 representing the X there. We want to check if our answer is correct. So always put the bigger number on top. 96, 44, which is the X that we have found, and 40, another given angle. Then we add. This should give us 180 degrees. This determines the correctness of your answer. 6 plus 4 plus 0, 10. We write 0 and carry 1. 9 plus 4, that's 13, plus 4, that's 17, plus the one that we have carried there, 18, to give us 180 degrees. We have proven that the three angles that we've been given there make up 180 degrees, meaning to say our answer is correct. The angle marked X there is equal to 44 degrees. And on our third example, let me erase again. Right. Our third example, we have a right angle. We learned about right angles. We say that a right angle adds up to 90 degrees. So we draw our right angle like that. This is the right angle, and it has been divided like that. And there is the X that we are supposed to, the X is on top there. And this angle at the bottom is 40 degrees. So, how do we find X? This is a right angle. It's now different from this straight angle which gave us 180 degrees. So what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to subtract 40 degrees from 90, since this right angle is made up of 90 degrees. So we say 90 degrees minus 40 degrees. 0 minus 0, 0. 9 minus 4, 5. So the angle marked X is equal to 50 degrees, and we can always prove that. How can we prove that? If we add 40 and the value of X, which is 50, we should get 90. Why? Because this is a right angle. So if we say 50, the X that we found, 50 degrees, plus 40, which we have been given there, 0 plus 0, that's a 0, 5 plus 4, that's a 9. So it's correct. Why? If we add the two numbers, we are getting 90 degrees, meaning to say our answer is correct. Hopefully, we are moving together in these examples. Please follow the examples such that you'll be able to calculate the angles in your exercise that you are going to write. Now, we are going on to the last but not least example, which is different from the other angles. Right, let me erase here so that I'll help you calculate the angle there. It's been drawn like that. It's been drawn like that. And there is 33 degrees. And this is the angle now. The angle that we are supposed to look for is the outside angle. Remember, we said this outside angle is known as a reflex angle. How are we going to find it? Right. This was supposed to be a complete revolution, but it didn't manage to become a revolution, since there is an angle that has been left out for you to complete the revolution. So the angle that has been left out for you to complete the revolution is 33 degrees. Note that a complete revolution adds up to 360 degrees. So we are going to subtract 33 from 360 degrees. Why? Because a complete revolution is like that. This is the complete revolution, which adds up to 360 degrees. 360 degrees. So in this case, we have an angle that has been cut like that. So this angle now is what? 33 degrees. So we are going to subtract this 33 degrees to remain with the reflex angle that has been given. So 360 degrees minus 33 degrees. Right. We give a 1, we return there. 10 minus 3, that's 7. 6 minus 4, that's 2. 3 minus 0 is 3. So the answer there is 327 degrees. Remember, a reflex angle is any angle that is more than 180 degrees, which is a straight line, but less than 360 degrees. So this is our answer. Now, we are going to write the given exercise. Then we are going to calculate all the angles that are marked X. Now, this is the exercise that we are going to write. Calculate the angles marked X, right? We have done that on our first example and the second one. We also did this on the example that has been given on C, and we are going to calculate, show all necessary working in your books. And this is a reflex angle. The last example that we did is going to help you on calculating the angle there on C. Same here on F. What we are going to do on F, right? This angle has been divided into 3. 1, 2, 3. And the angle that you're supposed to look for starts from there up to there. So start from here up to there. So this is 45 degrees. And remember, we have a right angle. You know a right angle adds up to how many degrees. So you are going to find the angle marked X. Thank you very much. See you again in our next lesson.